6 firefighters electrocuted. St. Elizabeth Police Department recovered a big cache of ammunition. Drive-by shooting in Cornpiece, Hayse in Clarendon, while Miami Heat face 76ers in NBA playoff. This is Undiluted News. Mikey Bones reporting. Today will be day 3 in the criminal hush money trial of Donald Trump, and already 7 jurors were selected. More jury selection will be done today, and apart from him falling asleep in court on Monday, things don't look good for him at all, as if found guilty, he could be sent to prison just like a common criminal. Meanwhile, 6 firefighters were electrocuted in Jamaica while responding to a call that multiple buildings were on fire at 7th Street in Greenwich Town, St. Andrew, about 2:17 a.m. 3 of the firefighters are considered to be in serious condition, but their injuries are not life-threatening. Commissioner of the Jamaica Fire Brigade, Stuart Beckford, said the men are expected to make a full recovery. He said that 3 firefighters came in contact with electrical wires and 3 other officers tried to assist when they were also electrocuted. The police are at it again. The police seized an estimated 4,000 pounds of ganja during operation in Nain District in St. Elizabeth on Tuesday. The illicit drug has a street value of $40 million. The police said that no one was arrested in connection with the seizure, and I guarantee that they already set it on fire. You know how much money could be made selling that weed to foreigners? Enough to feed every child in a primary school for a week or more. On Monday, the St. Elizabeth Police Department recovered a big cache of ammunition during an operation near Potsdam. Deputy Superintendent Coolidge Minto said that the police carried out an operation at an empty property at 9 p.m. based on intelligence, and during the operation, one premises was searched and a bag containing 76 12-gauge cartridges was found according to reports. Nobody was arrested, and Monday's discovery follows the recovery of 3 illicit guns and arrest of 4 people last week. A policeman was shot and killed in St. Anne on Monday night. He has been identified as Constable Ricardo Fairclough of the St. Anne Divisional Operations Support Unit. Constable Fairclough was reportedly killed in the line of duty when he responded to a robbery in the parish. And according to reports from the Jamaica Constabulary Force, at about 8:30 p.m., Fairclough was along Bravo Street in St. Anne's Bay when an armed man shot and injured a woman. Fairclough was alerted by the gunfire and went to assist the injured woman. The gunman reportedly turned his weapon on Fairclough and shot him in the upper body before escaping. The injured policeman and civilian were assisted to hospital where Fairclough succumbed to his injuries while undergoing treatment. The injured woman is now said to be in a critical condition. And justice was quickly served as the prime suspect in that fatal shooting of the policeman was killed yesterday afternoon during a police operation in Steertown in St. Anne. The suspect was fatally shot in a special police operation sometime after 3 p.m. The cops are still now searching for a second suspect. A farmer who allegedly shot at a couple during an argument on his property in Porter's Mountain District in Westmoreland has been charged by the police. Charged with 2 counts of shooting with intent using a prohibited weapon to commit a felony and possession of a prohibited weapon is 68-year-old Keith Spence, otherwise called Trash. Reports are that on Friday about 7 p.m., Spence and a couple was arguing at his home when he told them to leave. The couple reportedly made their way outside and stood on the roadway when Spence brandished a handgun and opened gunfire at them. They managed to run and escape without getting injured, the police said. A report was made to the police, and on Sunday, Spence surrendered to the police. He was charged on Monday. Detectives from the Criminal Investigation Branch are now attempting to determine the reason for Monday night's drive-by shooting in Cornpiece, Hayse in Clarendon. Adair Lewin, also known as Jamie, a Cornpiece resident, was tragically shot while several individuals were unharmed. According to investigation, Mr. Lewin and the other individuals were seated along Jungle Road about 8 p.m. when a motorcar carrying armed men opened fire on them. Mr. Lewin was shot and later declared dead in hospital. The other individuals managed to escape injuries. 27-year-old music producer Shaquille Hudson, who is accused of the 2021 fatal shooting of a man in his community of Whitehall Avenue in St. Andrew, was released on bond when he appeared before the Gun Court Division of the St. Andrew Parish Court yesterday. Hudson, popularly known as Goose, was offered bail in the sum of $800,000 to return to court on May 29th. Hudson is charged with the murder of 23-year-old Troy Beckford, a resident of Collins Close off Whitehall Avenue. Prosecutors reported that on December 29 of 2021, Beckford and Hudson were involved in a dispute in their community. and it's alleged that Hudson pulled a firearm and shot Beckford. Prosecutors reported that the music producer then boarded a flight 2 weeks later and fled the island. He returned to Jamaica in February and was preparing to board an outgoing flight at the Norman Manley International Airport on February 6 when he was arrested by the police. Prosecutors asked that he not be released, but his attorney said he's not a flight risk, and the judge agreed with him that even though he fled the island and was about to flee again, he was not a flight risk. And that is how the Jamaican system works. Onto sports. Triple gold medalist from the 2023 World Championship, Noah Lyle, is the main draw for the upcoming Racers Grand Prix on June 1st at the National Stadium. Lyle will contest the 100 meters, which has been billed as the marquee event for this year's staging, and he will come up against world champion bronze medalist Zarnell Hughes and finalist Oblique Seville. The big event in the field for men will be the triple jump featuring Jamaica's teenage sensation Jaden Hibbert, the world under-20 record holder. On the women's side, the main attraction will be the 100 meters featuring world indoor 60-meter champion Julian Alfred of St. Lucia and national junior record holder Alana Reid. Meanwhile, an inexperienced team of 31 athletes has been selected by the Jamaica Athletics Administrative Association to represent the country in 5 events at the World Athletics Relay, which will take place in Nassau, Bahamas from May 4th to 5th. And the list is without several of Jamaica's top athletes, including the likes of Shelly and Fraser Price, Sharika Jackson, and Elaine Thomas Hira. Reigning 400 meters world champion Antonia Watson, as well as the likes of sprint relay bronze medalist Oblique Seville, are also missing from this Jamaica team. Not too sure what they're trying to pull off here. In NBA, Miami is fighting again to be in the NBA playoffs and are now in a stage called the play-in, where they will have to win one of 2 games to stay alive. And tonight they will clash with the 76ers, and we hope they have a good run, especially as they were in the same spot last year, beating everything in their path until they reached the NBA Finals, but was eventually stopped by the current champion, the Denver Nuggets. The New York Knicks, meantime, are safe as they ended up in second place and are playing some great basketball and looks to be the team to beat if you want to become champion this year. And don't forget that the best news and sports takes place on this station. If you ever miss the news, please go to YouTube, type in Jamerican Undiluted News, listen, like, share, and subscribe to keep it going. That's news and sports on your favorite radio station. My name is Mikey Bones. I gone.